When Ann Cox moved to Asheville 3 years ago to be closer to family, she struggled to find affordable housing.
It was a challenge initially. Housing is sky high in this area, and there was no way that I could afford even thinking about purchasing a home, let alone rents were beyond me.
She settled for an apartment where they put her on the 4th floor.
That just really wasn't something that I could find sustainable for long. I mean, it just wasn't going to work out for me. So this is a walk-in shower.
But then she found an aging in place townhome community in West Asheville built by the Asheville Area Habitat for Humanity. She's getting ready to move into the neighborhood, which will have 8 aging in place townhomes built with universal design features.
I can stay where I am as I age and hopefully for my lifetime, and feeling joyous about that.
Asheville Area Habitat for Humanity Executive Director Andy Barnett says the neighborhood is made up of 98 households of all different ages and backgrounds.
Our homeowners working on their home and working on the homes of their neighbors and going to classes together with their neighbors, so that by the time folks move into their neighborhood, they know their neighbors already. And that's a really critical part to aging in place, is just knowing that you've got the social connection to make sure that people are safe and secure in their home.
Barnett is also a member of the Asheville Housing Options for Aging in Place working group. The group's goal is twofold: to make sure everyone in the community understands the importance of aging in place, and to examine policy improvements to make it easier for folks to age in place.
One of the things that we've discussed a lot in the group is targeting messaging to people in their 30s and 40s who are buying their first homes maybe, or who are thinking about maybe moving into their next homes for their rest of their adulthood, to get that population thinking about how this may play out in their lives and building on the front end into their plans to age in place.
Kathy Avery is another member of the working group. Her organization helps older, low-income housing residents with aging in place. She's working to enhance a community nursing model in the community, saying there's a strong link between healthcare access and housing.
And if we can do that and get to a quick, immediate change to help people where they're not struggling and people that are trying to help don't feel all alone and there's no one there for them to help them, I can get real excited around that, because it could be me one day. It could be you one day.
That'll be great.
And for Ann Cox, she looks forward to moving into her townhome to have a space to host family and also build a new kind of family in her new community.
I'm so grateful. I feel, so thankful to have that in my life, especially as I age. That's just been such an important factor for me.